Come with me for a second.
I can't catch a charge.
Yeah.
Okay. Seeing as you're used to be PD,
Mm-hmm.
so from what I'm hearing and the more I'm looking into it, I'm more and more for the thing that Max is pushing.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to make some changes.
Okay.
So what I feel like is that we will be put in a position of power to hold the PD accountable. Because right now the captains are the top of the top, right? They can do whatever the fuck they want, basically. The only people they answer to is the federal government.
Mm-hmm.
The issue is also they are the ones giving out strike points, and then they're also the ones reviewing said strike points, right? That's an issue. There is nobody above them to review the points that they're handing out.
Mm-hmm.
So, my note, and I want to run this by you, because you might be a candidate, maybe, possibly, I don't know. I'm saying that writing a note, making this is to be in effect, saying that this should be in the, we are being put in power for the rest of our term, and in the meantime, with our term, we will find somebody that will be put in a place of commissioner, that will also be like doing things with the civil boards, basically, to again hold the PD accountable. Is there a position in the PD that wouldn't be like, I'm assuming a commissioner is still an officer?
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah.
Could a commissioner be commissioner without doing police work?
Yeah. I mean, if we're talking, if typically, sure, commissioner's more just in charge of this, that, and the other, doing a bunch of paperwork, telling people what to do, and
They're just a desk jockey.
overseeing the whole. Yeah, it is very much a desk job. Maybe they do like publicity stuff, but they would be in charge of the department and everybody in it. And if somebody steps
DA,
out of
but
line,
with
that
more
would most
powers,
certainly
I guess.
end up falling to them.
It doesn't matter what we call it. It's just okay. So say we push this through. Max and I will get into power, and in the meantime, we'll find somebody as commissioner that will work hand in
Sure.
hand with the civil oversight board.
Mhm.
A position like that, would you, as an ex-cop, be interested, or would you get PTSD from a job like that?
There's a part of me that has like a sense of duty for it, and I think that I would really love to help, but also at the same time, giving given the lifestyle that I'm presently living, I probably shouldn't.
Okay, that's fine,
No.
because I thought of like Tessa as well, but I also know that her lifestyle has definitely changed as well. So I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
figure out who in a position like this would be great, because obviously they have to be kind of neutral, but also willing
Right.
to hold. And the thing is that if you elect an officer, it will just fall back on an officer reviewing an officer, and then you're
Right.
running into the issue that they can look between fingers with some things because they know how it is to be a cop. Oh, the life is hard. Sometimes you have to make, you have to make sacrifices, etc., etc. Which I get,
Right.
but you still need to be held accountable.
Yeah.
But do you agree, from your outside third party perspective, that this could be the way to do it? That we are being put in a place of power because currently nobody can do anything other than the
Yeah.
captains?
I think that that's a good idea. Having that sort of just check.
What
And
about Jenny?
to
Oh, I don't think she would
reiterate that
want that.
that they are really public servants. Doing what they should be doing to protect everybody who lives in the city and whatnot. I think that having them answer to what our government, which is what they should be doing, is a very good thing. As it stands right now, there's a lot of things that can just be sort of swept under the rug depending on where it goes, who it gets said to, etc. And having that oversight, I guarantee they're not going to like.
No.
But it could, I think overall it could be beneficial. And honestly, I foresee a lot of people within the departments.
And that's the
They
thing.
may
That's the
try
shit we
and
would be able to crack down on, is
pose
that
it
it
as like
goes
a
for
us
a
versus them
review
thing with like
when you hit
the
5
Department
and
of
10
Justice or
points.
even just like the council, whatever. But if that's if they don't understand the mindset and continue, that sort of, line of thinking anyway,
Mm.
then it's like, where's their head really at? It's like selfish stuff instead of, what is good for the entirety of the city rather than just them and their department, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing, though. We're just talking about this city or police continuity plan,
Oh,
and I'm making some suggestions. Jenny, would you like to be commissioner?
yeah, sure.
Holy shit!
You know what? I'm taking that back. You're being a criminal. You're not getting that position.
I would say yes, and then you go, no, you're not doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, it's more. I'm more and more. As much as I like Edda, I think she's also looking at it from a perspective that she does not like Max and Max being in power, and that's also the way that PD is looking at it. Max is a loud person, but I don't think he's trying to do this as an abusive thing. I think he's trying to do this because somebody needs to be above the captains and hold PD accountable for the things that they're doing. And currently, there's nobody like that. So,
I'd do that.
huh?
I'd do that.
You would do that?
Yeah.
But you can't,
Why can't I?
because tomorrow you're gonna have a felony.
Do I go look at my record? Do I have a felony?
No, but you might have it tomorrow.
Why would I?
Why would you?
Yeah.
Because you're being a filthy criminal.
Am I? I thought I was setting my guard in right now.
Fine.
So I know way too much about what's going on. I may be a lawyer and I'm very clean, but also, I shouldn't.
What's stopping her from protecting him? I don't think she's the type of person to do that.
I totally get it though. And having, a commissioner be, you really have to find someone who is good at communicating and making people understand what is going on, because that person is going to be the bridge between the gap that will be this council and the department, right? Because there's going to be a lot of them who really don't like
What
it.
about Mac?
And I know Max can be a little,
Loud.
to the point.
Yes, and that's the
very
thing.
blunt, yeah.
I don't think they like that he's being blunt, but at the same time, I'm seeing it as a good thing because it's causing ripples, and it's causing them to not panic but realize that there is an issue, and you can't just swipe it under the rug, basically, right?
Right.
He is a loud person, that's 100%, and sometimes he might be too straightforward, but at the same time, I think in this case, it's probably not a bad thing.
Right.
So, yeah. They're
Okay.
worried. I think what they're worried about is, one, obviously having Max being in a position like that. And two is that they will not be the highest position or the highest authority anymore. That somebody's going to be above them, so they will lose power.
Right.
And that's obviously people being people or humans being humans. They will be defensive about it. That's just how it is.
Can't use your car.
Yeesh.
Going to fix it over at the garage.
Okay, just let me know how much it is. There you go.
Thank you.
I mean, I could get you one.
No, I don't want a pot. Thank you.
Thank you.
No.
Commissioner Cornwood. I don't know if he wants that position, and
Anyway,
yeah.
so
So
it's a good idea though.
Yeah. So basically, Jenny, and you can voice your opinion. So basically, what is trying to be pushed is that the deputy mayor and the mayor will be able to enforce and be of power when it comes to the PD, which they are currently not. We don't really have a say in how PD is run or anything done in the PD. But if this goes through, that means we will now have that authority to hold the PD accountable, to make changes in PD and all these things. So what I've added as a note is that this will be the thing while Max and I are still on the board, like the rest of our term, and while we are still having our term, we will find somebody that will be the commissioner that will work with the civil board or civil oversight board to again hold PD accountable. Because
Right.
we don't want PD to review PD and keep PD accountable for PD.
Mm-hmm.
It's always going to be a shit show because there's always going to be, seeing through fingers and all this kind of shit. Where you need you need a party that is again they don't have to be neutral, but they have to look at it from a perspective that they don't let somebody slide because they know how it is to be an officer.
Okay.
Impartial,
No, you need someone on both sides.
yes, and that's why we don't want
You need
somebody
someone
that
who
is
knows the criminal side and someone who does know the cop side, because
Yeah.
that's how you make an informed, unified decision. You also don't need to be led by the mayor's office. It should be something worked in conjunction with the mayor's office. Somebody who is working with you guys, not for you guys.
Well, that's the thing. But that's why we're taking that position at first while we find somebody that can then take over when we're done. Because again, I don't think Max is doing this to abuse his power. I
mean, shouldn't you have a commissioner to go in from the beginning so it doesn't look like a power grab by the mayor's office?
well, that's the thing. I don't know. I haven't had the chance to talk to Max, so
Should literally, if you're going to go through with this, to get separation from the fact that it looks like a power grab to all the outside people, you should have someone already ready to go who's working alongside you guys, not for you guys.
yeah. But who?
I don't know. Figure it out.
And it is a power grab.
What it is. I want it to look that way. You need someone who is willing to work with you.
We want it to look this
And
way.
you want it to look like a power grab?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm joking. I don't know. I think they're overthinking it as well because of who Max is as a person. Like I asked him, like that's the thing. We were at a meeting. I asked him, like, hey, if Max went through all your SOPs and went on ride-alongs just to, get an idea about PD, would you be fine with him being in power? And they were like, yeah.
I think it's a hard one to put somebody who already holds much a lot of power to then give more. It's a dangerous, slippery slope. While, as I said, having a third party that is not under you guys, working alongside you guys, and willing to work with you guys would probably be the more opportune, just so it looks, the optics of it doesn't look as bad.
In devil's advocate, it would be easier for them to accept somebody who is already within their ranks.
I know,
right?
but we don't want that.
You're right. Right.
I feel like people, and good examples would be people that used to be in PD but have now been, kicked out or not allowed back into PD because they would have that fire to keep the PD accountable because they've been stripped of their position and not allowed back. So why would they not, use that authority to keep PD accountable?
Yeah. And okay.
I guess the question is: Are you wanting someone who is neutral, who's going to stay neutral, he's never going to bend, he's always going to do the right thing, or are you wanting someone that will bend?
They can define bend.
Well, are you guys wanting power of the PD or not? Are you just fixing it completely, or is at some point you guys going to be like, oh, we actually want to influence the PD and let them do our bidding?
I just think we want them to do stuff. With what Dahlia just fucking told us, that's an issue.
What?
A captain doing fucking what was it again?
tampering.
Witness tampering. That's a bit of an issue if you ask me.
Yeah.
PD never changes.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like we want to make sure everything is kind of done and is fair and is just right. And I know it's hard, and I know it's not just doing that. I'm perfectly aware from what I've heard from you and in the past and everything. It's just not something you just change. But having PD review PD and cops, enforcing things on other cops is always going to be a shit show.
But it's never not going to be a shit show. Like, this is the reality that people need to understand, that even if you have a neutral party, it's still going to be a shit show. Because there's always going to be the argument that... Give me a second. I'll call you back. Always going to be argument of it's not enough or it's too much, and you are never going to find a middle ground for that. It just doesn't matter. You can have a neutral third party, but there's always going to be the argument between the people who go that's not enough and the officers who go that's too harsh. So it's the reality you guys have got to come with. You are never going to get this beautiful harmony where you can punish PD and hold them accountable. It's never going to work without harmony. It's going to be an uphill battle every time consequences come up for the PD.
Well, I don't know. See something as an example, like a captain strikes a officer for
Mhm.
something they've done, right?
Mhm.
That officer is now suspended, pending
Yeah.
review
Right?
from the captain that suspended them.
I mean, there's 3 captains. At that point, it should probably be whoever. It should be the other 2's choice. The review should be done by the other 2.
That should be right, but
Yeah.
say it isn't though.
That's because you've not got a lot of people in power over there as well. You've only got 3.
Yeah, I know, and that's an issue in itself. Also. And who's holding the captains accountable?
Potentially themselves and the rest of the people. Hold each other accountable.
But are they?
I don't know. I don't know. Are they?
I don't know.
Exactly.
But the same could be said for the council. Who's holding the council accountable? It's all the same sort of. Anybody at the top is going to have a bit more sway and a bit more leeway than anyone else, because of the fact that like you can literally argue it for every single position to ever exist, which is a power.
Well, yeah,
at
you
the
can
top.
always keep saying that, but we wouldn't be in power if we weren't chosen to be in power, right? That's we didn't. I didn't select these people to be the captains.
Oh, federal did.
Yeah. And that's why, like, as much as people want to disagree with some of the things that Max has done, he was the one that was voted in for the policies that he was pushing as well.
Mhm.
Majority of people voted for him for a reason.
Okay, so I mean, my idea is that you can have a PD oversight. Do I think it should be council or do I think it should be mayor's office? No.
That's fine, but again, see us having that power as a temporary thing. It's not a permanent thing.
I understand, but I'm telling you, it will not. Like half the city won't give a shit because they don't care when it comes to PD, but the ones that do it will be a point of contention.
Maybe.
Hard to find that perfect balance. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't know. This must come from somewhere. Like you don't just bring up this out of nowhere.
I mean, I can tell you from experience that I have been in many positions where, and Ziggy can do it as well, as had also been in leadership in which we have had reports of people saying this is the worst ever, yet at no point have they spoken to us. So it's a double-edged sword.
Yep. Me too.
There's always going to be someone complaining, and if you complain to the right person, things happen and things change, regardless of whether the people are already doing so. I'm not saying they are in this case, but I'm saying that it plays a part. It can come from anywhere. All it takes is one bad day with an officer and he speaks to the right person, and suddenly there's a lot more issues.
Squeaky wheel. Also,
Yeah.
it's going to be 4,500.
Oh my god, fuck off.
No.
Ooh.
So glad we bought a car.
I mean, blame sanitation and material prices. They have a chokehold on it. That's just material cost. I'm not even including my labor fee.
No, I'll go get the money. Yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
We'll have to wait and see what happens. Again, I was kind of just brought into it, and then meeting
Right.
and legislation, and here we are. Well, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to find, the best outcome for everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna have to be someone who is, not biased on either side, someone who's able to communicate very well, and someone who the council trusts to really stick to their word and not be swayed by friends, family, money, this, that, or the other. They really have to just be like about the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is not going to be an easy find.
No, I
Unfortunately.
know.
I'll do it.
No, you
Shut
won't.
up.
Why?
You will not get. You will not get a position like that.
I'll
You
do
cannot
it.
be
Man.
trusted with power.
What the?
Yeah, you were given cardboard, and now you're using it as body armor.
Put Mr.
Yeah, that's
K
a
in
good use.
there. No.
You were given the ability to wear shoes, and you picked those. Dang it.
Guy's a
Alright, let me
fucking
go grab
straight
the
up
money.
hail.
No, yeah. I don't think Cornwood would want that position either. Again, I don't know if this is a thing. I just brought it up as a maybe. It's a possibility. I feel like it's a good middle ground of trying to put out the fires that are currently between Max and the captains. You should have a sit down with. I know I should, but this motherfucker went to bed like 3 hours ago, and he's only gonna wake up to the meeting. He's probably gonna be late for the meeting. They deposit the 30K. I did. Where'd Dolly go?
Tomorrow, just pretend that it doesn't exist.
Where did Dahlia go?
Okay. Give me 1 second. Hello? I'm not sure. Yes, hello.
Make Juno the commissioner? Bruh. I don't even think Juno wants that fucking position. Oy, 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 oy.
What would some good robbery bingo slots be?
Huh?
Okay. Me and Reed were going around robbing moonshiners yesterday, and we were playing robbery bingo. We had a bingo card.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, I don't know, we had a hero on it. We had someone that tries to flee. We had, I'll remember this, all this shit on the bingo card. So we'd cross it off if someone done or said the things. But what's more things we can add?
Getting stabbed. NBL.
That's, that's what that's a nice way, but that's the bad way
Can I
of
tell him
saying
what you did
hero.
yesterday in case he gets a phone call about it?
Oh, I robbed the ADMC.
Okay.
I robbed the ADMC.
Why?
Well, I didn't know it was them. So me and Reed were robbing moonshine runners / gem runners. And he said, "You know who we are?" Which I thought was already a step in the wrong direction. And then me and Reed went dumb when they said ADMC. We said, "I wouldn't know who that even is." And then he said, "You'll find out." So I hit him with the wrench. And Reed robbed them.
Who just took my car?
That way.
Our car.
Huh.
Where's
But,
he
no,
going?
he said the line. He said the line, so I had to.
Can we get another car that's slightly cheaper this time? Is it our next class?
Yeah, but there isn't really any
no.
cars in stock.
I know, but only restock, and I'm sure it's going to be tonight when you're in the middle of your council meeting again.
Hmm. Yes. Yes, we can.
Okay, go run over there to that tree for a second and come back. I knew about the rental station 2 days ago.
What, you knew about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Exercise.
you feel better?
Huh?
Feel better? You feel like you stretched all your muscles?
Oh,
Where does she go?
oh, running's like not that good of an exercise. What?
Swimming's one of the best ones.
You know, really good exercise is getting
Wasn't
shot
commissioner
by
brought
3
forward
people
by
every drop.
captain, then council
Stop.
votes?
He doesn't know about it. Stop it.
Oh,
Mhm.
fuck.
Wait, what do I not know about?
Oh, never mind.
Say it again, McGregor.
McGregor, that was gonna be funny, and now you ruined it.
Getting cum shot by 3 people.
Huh?
Yeah, that's a good exercise. I saved it. It's fine. I saved it.
I really hope you did, because that was gonna be funny.
Oh.
He's got fucking forever in office.
Yeah, but like we didn't. I wasn't gonna tell him what was happening, and they were just gonna make it happen.
You should get impeached.
No.
I think he wants to be.
Why? Be cool.
If I get to take over the PD, I'm gonna stay in this position for a little bit longer.
I fucking called it. Okay, I fucking knew it. Okay, okay.
Look, I didn't even ask to be on that fucking thing though.
Come Rob.
I didn't. I didn't. I called Max randomly and he was like, by the way, did you see the latest thing?
What you mean? Terrorist number 1, whose entire manifesto was about destabilizing the government and taking out the chief of police so that he can have complete control. Speak to the other terrorist who was unhappy with the lack of consequence for PD. Suddenly come up with an idea to take over the PD. Fuck me, I'm shocked. Wow. God, wow. I am in shock. Oh my god, an absolute horror over this. I could never foresee this.
Yeah, I had that thought earlier, but you know, I was like, you know what? The times have changed, and I know that they both wanted positive change in the department. They just went about it away, and now we're here, so maybe everything's gonna be fine. That's where I'm at. Everything's fine.
Everything
You guys
is
trying to be like?
fine.
You guys trying to make like the Empire from Star Wars?
Ooh.
Who's Darth Vader?
I don't know. We need to find whoever like gets all the limbs. Like, it's like what's the word? Blavid.
If
I
you
was
know,
thinking to
you
myself
know.
earlier. I was like, if Max is Joker, is Simone Lex Luthor.
Oh shit.
Anyway,
Is that how it is? Max is the crazy one. I'm the quote unquote smart. But I'm not bald yet.
well, I know you're not bald, but like,
And to be honest, I don't consider either of you smart.
Oh.
Who's
Wow.
the edgy one?
are you? I'm sorry.
Huh?
Do you? Can you not answer that yourself?
No. I mean edgy villain-wise to compare. Obviously, he's the
Oh.
fucking edgy one.
Oh, okay, right.
Time to run
I
for mayor
see.
next time. I don't think I'm gonna get fucking voted in as mayor. I think people hate us.
Oh, I love that stupid little.
What do you think if you make a fucking like a poll right now? Do you think people hate us or love us?
I don't care.
I think you guys are doing great, honestly. In terms of public view, I was gonna say I don't think I've heard anybody really complain about either you or Max. So I don't know.
I think they hate the council in general, not specific people.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Like I think a couple of people don't like you specifically
What,
because
me?
you called them all because you called them all stupid in City Hall.
Who did I call stupid at City Hall?
Half the group 6 people got fired.
Oh.
Did I?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, you weren't wrong.
Yeah, but yeah, I was
You
gonna say
weren't wrong,
he's
but-
not wrong.
I'm sure they're not very happy the deputy mayor
Hold
called them all.
on. That's a meme.
Oh, well,
it's not his
whatever.
birthday, is it?
Fuck him. That's your problem. Oh, there's Dahlia. Okay. Yeah, I'm really just trying to think of names that would be, you know. good for that position. I mean, are you considering it, Michael?
No.
Oh,
I would
okay.
be a neutral party, and I would hold them accountable, but I don't think... Okay.
Surely.
Wait, what? I want to hear Ginny's reason for laughing like that. I want to hear why you don't think he would be a neutral party.
No, I think PD is bad. Everyone is bad. Fuck them all. They're doing a terrible job right now.
Hmm.
You can ask Edda. I literally said this earlier. I think a lot of
Mhm.
the people are doing fine. It's just a lack of people, and when they do fuck up, they fuck up royally.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't... The few times I've been pulled over and whatnot, I have not had any issues with them.
Hmm.
Are you guys trying to think of someone who's like neutral that can oversee the PD?
Mm-hmm.
What about like DuPont?
Would
Be a
she...
good one.
Would she want a position like that, though?
Here's
Yes?
DuPont.
Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. I
No, she'd rather just be a
No,
police officer.
I was gonna say she likes doing her day to day, her patrol. Do I think that she wants the best for the department? Absolutely. Do I think that she would, I think that position would be overwhelming and too much? Yeah. I love DuPont. I mean, we could suggest it to her. If she musters up for the task. That's great. She is like true neutral and does want good things for the department. However,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
again,
know if she'd be willing to
would
take the
Cornwood
job.
have a position like
I
that?
think she'd want that headache.
Exactly. Yeah.
She's not like me. She's not like, a masochist.
I said
Again-
earlier today that I was watching everybody run around with jewelry parts, and I saw 2 people get robbed in the city, and I turned to Billy and I said that, oh, thank you. I said that this is Gotham City right now.
He wants to be an officer too, yeah. That's the issue, is that it
Oh
should
my
be
God,
a person that
see?
isn't
That's what
also
I
an
said.
officer.
Max is the Joker, and Mike is Lex Luthor.
Should
Oh
we
my
all
God,
dress
I
up
was
as
right.
Batman
You know
and
what?
rob the robbers?
I'll be right back.
I think we're gonna find Jason in the ocean in about 20 minutes.
All right, we'll go look for him. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go dress differently.
Okay.
I don't know. Again, it's a sweet spot, right? Like I said, we do the things while we're still in office for like the last 2 months, and then we work with the commissioner to establish the ground rules, and then they take over. He wants to be an officer, and being a commissioner is technically an officer, and everybody in the PD goes to him instead of the captains. That's the kind of... Yeah, but that's the thing is... You want a person that doesn't look or see through fingers with stuff. And that's hard to find. And that's why it would be easier to find a person that isn't an officer. What shoes would he wear? Yeah, they should step down from PD. The entire point is to have somebody that doesn't let shit slide. I forgot. Is this the one? Oh, it is. And that's hard when you're an officer holding other officers accountable. Wait. I think Lex Luthor usually wear sunglasses too, right? He has like fucking gunners on. I feel like they're so small. Ain't no way that's normal. Purple suit? I feel like they're too small for some reason. Like these are bigger. Lex doesn't wear sunglasses. Luthor. We don't have purple though. Yeah, black. Ruby? I don't even know who Ruby is. He also has his... How many hours until meeting? I don't know. Who is Ruby? Is she an officer? Senior officer. I don't think I know who that is. She's an Aussie? Oh boy. She's a Kiwi, not an Aussie. Oh boy, whoever just called... Ooh. Is Dark still around? He is, yeah.
Holy shit, is that Trey?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh my god. Wow. This is
Oh
perfect.
no, it's Santa from the Vagos.
Shut the fuck up, man. Gregor, take off the pot. What's your hair look like, huh?
I got a do-rag on, man. I'm getting waves. Always got a rag on.
I see, yeah, whoops. There you go. That, wow. You really, I'm telling you. Okay, Max is the fucking Joker, and you're Lex Luthor, and you guys, you know, you're running Gotham. Who's Batman? We need someone to be Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, we're looking for our commissioner.
That's right.
We are
need
looking for our
Gordon.
commissioner.
Oh my
Oh, looks
god.
like... Hello? Checking in? Oh, yeah? Yeah, really?
This meeting is gonna
Fuck.
be fucking interesting, man.
God, that's so good. I don't have anybody who's coming to mind for this either. I'm fucking.
I had somebody that came to
Hello?
mind, and oh, Commissioner Gordon is dark.
Where is the man? How the fuck do you talk like him? That motherfucker's voice is so fucking weird.
Talk to you.
Hmm?
Simone, me, McGregor, Dahlia, Ziggy. And Ziggy Bugs, yeah.
I'll just get
Yeah.
like James
Alright,
Randall
we'll
or
see you
some shit
soon.
as commissioner.
Alright, bye.
Pure chaos.
Hey, I got a cop to come talk to us.
Oh.
I'm the commissioner.
You. All right. Let's see
So
who
I
is the
need Ziggy to
most.
come back because he wants to see Ziggy too.
Who has the highest net worth.
You look weird with no white hair.
I don't mind him with his haircut.
Even
Used to
better.
have it before. Used to have it before.
I don't like it. I
Um,
don't like change.
Don't mind it.
Can you like grow your hair back?
Top 3 net worth is kind of interesting. Can I grow my hair back now?
Why?
Why not?
Because I just shaved it off.
What if you like hold your?
No, you didn't. No,
What if
you
you
didn't.
pull-
You didn't just actually shave it off.
Why not?
What if you?
You didn't.
What?
He clearly did. Look at his head.
You think it's a ball cap?
Yes. I
Oh.
really hope it is, because I'm not going to listen to you bitch and moan when your blonde comes back in.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like that wind Donny from Prison Break.
I like the outfit though.
All right. So what
do you
officer is
think?
gonna come
Six
talk to
on the
us?
way? Sorry.
Love sick. Again?
Love sick.
Love sick.
Okay, well, fuck. I have to go down south really quick. He's how far is he?
On the way.
Could just
Fuck.
meet him elsewhere.
I could. You can give him my number. I have to do a thing just real quick, and then I'm gonna head back up here.
I'll
Alright.
probably still be here by the time you get back, so.
Okay.
I know it's car right there.
I think he forgot.
It's gonna be great. Love sick, who I want to quit.
Imagine you got lovesick to quit so you could do crime with him, and then you became commissioner and you couldn't do crime.
That sounds like something I'd do to him as well. I'm gonna
Man,
be honest.
That'd be fucked up.
I do to all of them. I do to like Nakota, Suarez, Lovesick, get them all away from PD, and then be like, oopsies.
I'm trying to get the doctors to quit and come do crime.
Oh,
Bones.
fucking Ryan.
Like Ryan. Oh my god, if I ever got Ryan to quit. No, but I want Bones. I want the paperwork ones.
Well, the commissioner would be a paperwork position, basically. They wouldn't be doing any like PD work per se. That's the thing. They would be a desk jockey.
Okay, hear me out here. What if you get everybody's name who isn't a felon? Okay.
Put it
Put it in
into
a-
a
put
fucking
it-
bowl.
Yeah, and you pick a name out of random.
Oh, we go Hunger Games.
Oh, he's still looking for his car.
That'd be
We go-
pretty good, man.
We go Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just do a lottery.
Ruby and Nakota. I don't think Nakota wants that either.
That'd be some.
Ruby,
that'd be
I
more
don't know her,
interesting than
maybe.
Some nerd fucking, be like, oh, I'll do it, and then, nothing happens.
Would Ruby take that position though? Does she not like being an officer, on duty, etc.? I love that they're driving electric these days. It's great. Good for the environment. Lovesick!
Hold on, let me put this thing away.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, we need to talk about it. I just added it as a note. So.
Just looking at him, not annoying you.
Hmm?
I'm asking Dahlia if looking at you isn't annoying her.
What, are you getting triggered?
No.
Yeah, I'm getting triggered at the hair, yeah.
Lag thereof, you mean?
But you know what I mean? That.
Uh-huh.
Hey, how you holding up? It always starts with,
Yeah, it's a mutual feeling for everyone right now, I think.
yeah. Well, it's good to see you. I have
Yeah.
to do a favor for a friend down south, and I'll be right back up here if you guys are chilling here for a little bit.
You're right.
All right, I'll
Alright.
be quick. I'll
Oh,
be quick.
Ziggy, hold on.
Yes.
What happened to that guy that Cornwall was trying to? Do you remember that? You were lawyering for. What happened to that guy in the end? I kind of walked away, I think, at the end.
Oh God, it was like a younger
McNulty?
guy, right?
Yeah. Cornwall thought he caught him doing the HVAC stuff.
Right. Yeah. So honestly, we had a pretty strong case, and I would have been able to argue it out. If we were going to bench trial, but eventually I just asked the guy. I was like, "Hey, how much do you really care about these charges?" And he's like, "I want to go to bed." And I was like, "Okay, do you want to just guilty plea out of this?" And he was like, "Yeah." So we ended up doing that.
Huh.
Yeah. But I had Cornwood on the fucking ropes. He's just a hard head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one. All right. Just, I was curious how that ended out because,
Yeah.
that was a strange one.
Yes, it was. All right, I'll be back.
All right.
What are we listening to?
You had a haircut, Mr. Simone.
No, it's just a bowl cap.
Oh, all right.
I'm cosplaying as Lex Luthor.
Ah, okay. I wish I could say the same.
I don't know.
You're cosplaying as Santa Claus. What do you mean?
Hilarious, Jenny. Hilarious.
Yes.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
I have a
Good to see that
question.
Max change his clothes.
Who's your
Or
tattoo
just taking
artist?
them off. I don't know. Hey, get
Who's
off.
my tattoo artist?
Hey, get off.
Can't help it, man. It's a big basketball.
Jason.
Jason?
Yeah.
Jason what?
Have you seen those new
Jason
basketballs
Statham.
that are
Oh, the fucking
3D
whole
printed
ones.
ones?
Yeah.
They're 2.5 grand.
2.5 grand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Statham? You know,
Why though?
the one
I mean,
from
they look
Tokyo
cool, but
Drift?
Yeah.
I think it's just like
I'm just curious. Like, does he do piercings? Because I want your
Kind of.
piercings.
I don't know.
why are Barrick and Sky up here?
I don't
What,
know.
you-
Do they live
I want
here?
your piercings.
Sure,
Do they?
I'll ask him.
Oh, in the house over there.
Okay. Are you sure? Like,
What
how
am
much
I-
do I have to pay for that?
Probably nothing. It's probably gonna be available
Huh?
Loves it. Come.
for everybody.
Prob-
Mostly.
So you can go to
Then-
the piercer and everyone can get it.
I'm just wondering, like, that's why I was like asking, because I just want it because it looks cool, and I think it'd make me look edgy.
You want to be more edgy?
I'm not very edgy.
A little bit.
Ow.
I don't know. You're just you.
Oh, I'm Hazel Havgreaves.
Yeah, you're pretty.
I think I'm
edgy.
pretty nice, but I'm not edgy. Also, congratulations on getting your car back.
Thanks. It's great now.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually like that better than the regular version. To be fair,
It's a bit so-so. It has no modifications, but it is what it is.
what? It has no modifications.
No.
The Hellfire Gauntlet has so many mods. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
It is what it is.
it is what it is. I do like the model more than the last one, so I'll give it that.
But yeah.
All right.
it's
Well,
better.
I don't know. I still like the car now, anyway. So anyway,
Is it chromed out again?
I was just calling about your piercings.
Yeah. Well, don't worry.
All
There's,
right,
there's gonna be
well-
something at some point.
Okay. Well, let me know. I'm looking
Alright.
forward to it.
All right, we'll do.
Bye.
Howdy, neighbors. And then behind them is where Flop lives. And Ziggy. With Etta.
Okay.
Ah.
With Etta? Alright. Is Etta with
Shorn.
Maple? Yeah.
You look stupid.
Fuck you.
Oh. You wish.
This is the neighborhood. And everyone lives in all of these houses, so it's all a very nice community.
There's not that many houses. For how big Toledo is, there's not that many houses here. Like, 'cause you've got the store, you've got a whole mall, like I used to have. Oh no, there is still a mall up there, right?
You
You've
can
got the chicken factory.
thing-
I would have expected some more houses up here, considering
you can
you've got
have
bit of
fun as a
industry up here.
cop and still do your job. That's the thing.
You've got this what one.
There's
southern
a
block
there's
here, and then
a,
you've got,
a
like, the
line
west
you
between
got this
SBS
entire
and
road as well.
not doing your job
Sides
and
of that road there.
having
Yeah.
fun but still doing your job.
So all down there is houses, and then literally
Yeah.
after this block, there's more houses. So it's got a lot. Like that house over there is 2 houses in one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's one on the left, one on the right.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already hating this outfit. I'll be back. Green jacket.
And if only we had some kind of parole system that incentivized you not doing crime after doing crime.
But you don't have to roll
But,
it.
I'm,
Don't
but
be
I'm gonna,
stupid.
I'm gonna shoot another cop, and then I'm gonna be out of prison. Are you ready?
Like,
Shot.
Have I worn it? Yes. I have.
Wait, is there no parole?
no,
What?
What?
no, there's no parole system.
What the fuck? Ah, reoffending is okay, I see.
I mean, no, but sure it'll come with time. But it's not something that's in place right now. Similar to
I'm now under.
vehicle
I'm
strikes
now.
being in
I'm
place,
now.
etc.
I'm out of prison.
Welcome back.
Thanks. I'm ready to shoot another cop.
Yeah, I brought you another gun at the
My God, you
prison.
got
Oh
another
yeah,
gun.
but did you throw me a gun in the prison? Because that's also a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Toss me a gun inside of the prison.
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
And DOC are gonna get decked on.
I actually have questions for you, Lipstick.
There's no
Yeah, hit
DLC.
me.
Are you at? How happy are you at PD? I'm not being a dick or anything this time.
I mean,
I'm
no.
actually
I've
genuinely-
already made it very clear how I feel as you, Jenny, with PD.
Yeah.
I feel like they're massively underprepared, under-equipped, understaffed, and there are many scenes that I'm on where I feel embarrassed to be part of PD because we can't deal with what we're put up with.
Mhm.
Whether that's because we don't have the numbers, because whilst we're dealing with one robbery, 3 other people are being robbed at the same time, and then they start complaining to us that we didn't go to their call when we were on somebody else's call. Under-equipped in the sense that we don't have the equipment that we need to deal with what we're dealing with. I was coming up here on the freeway and had 2 muscle cars below past me at 175 and 185. I can't do fuck all about that. Nobody can do fuck all about that. Not that not that I'm like massively pressed about the whole speed thing, but it's just an example that I see consistently.
Nice example, yeah. Okay. What do you think is the most pressing thing?
Most pressing thing?
Like needs to be changed as soon as it can be.
Have you been dapped?
Funding, I would say. I'd say getting the cars fixed. I drove up here in a CVPI that is on its last legs, and it was the best in the pool. And again, I'm not I'm not gonna press the issue of like, ooh, we need cars, we need speed, etc. It's not that. It's a case of just like getting on duty, and there's 5, 6, 7 cars in the motor pool there for you, and they're all as fuck.
Oh, April.
Back.
Hey, Eric.
I would second that, and I can speak way more on that. So
Eric, the best car I could pull out today, the best CVP I could pull out had 60% on the engine.
Can I take a look
Oh,
at?
that was-
Can I take a look at your?
Well,
And that's a
That one-
$12,000.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah, that we
change
have to
out.
pay for. Not the PD.
Yeah.
PD doesn't pay for.
Yeah,
not the
fuck,
PD
I
gets
use
the
you,
money,
car
but-
phone.
No, and because we can't get you know, the fucking business whatever, it's impossible for us to keep track.
Okay.
At Mosley's. Yeah.
Okay. Keep going. Just tell us.
That's the thing that jumps out at me that annoys me every
Yep.
day. I'm sure there are more underlying things, but nothing that I can really think of right
And-
now. That's the thing that reminds me every day of like what's going on. Is I get on duty, I say hi to everyone, and then I'm in the motor pool, and I was just hit with, oh yeah, we're under equipped.
Okay. So the vehicles being in a state of disrepair, and then also just not being having to fund that yourself.
Yeah, like
is,
I said,
causing a
like
lot of
it's not a case of I want to catch everyone, I want the best equipment, I want the best cars, etc. It's more just a symptom of the larger problem of, I guess, lack of funding, which I get, isn't a case of just snapping fingers and pulling 100 grand out of a bank account, but it's definitely something I would have hoped would have been addressed much sooner with joining PD.
Okay. And is there anything that do you feel that you're getting enough support from the rest of everyone else in PD, from each other, etc.? Feel you have that community and that unity?
I'm gonna say it depends on the shift. I'm gonna
Okay.
massively say it depends on the shift.
That's fair.
No.
Have you been
I don't really
dabbed?
feel like I need that much support. No. Should I have been dabbed? Yes, on multiple occasions.
Who is your
I've-
captain?
I'm shift 1, so Ruth.
Okay. What should you have been dabbed for?
I mentioned about that car that we couldn't catch, and the suggestion of clamping it came up.
Sure.
I ended up doing that, and apparently, and this is true, it's illegal for us to clamp a car. So we had that car in custody. I clamped it. They ended up coming back and trying to take it. They couldn't take it, and then they fled. It's not in our SOPs at all to do that, and it's actually against the law for us to do it because it's only, according to the Constitution, it's only tow workers that can use them.
Hold.
I was like-
I thought there was legislation that covered that.
Hold. So you're saying that you got the car that was doing a crime,
Yeah.
and as expected, they came back to try and take back said
Yeah.
car, but you clammed it to prevent them to take said car.
Yeah.
Like you should.
No, I shouldn't. That's the thing.
No, you
we're
should.
not.
But you're not allowed to.
But it's
but
not
you
legal.
should.
They're not legally allowed to. So
Yeah, theoretically, any reasonable person would think, yeah, we should. But no, we're not allowed to.
Is that an
But-
SOP thing, or is it something we need to do in terms of legislations?
Sorry, Barrick. Sorry.
Like,
Frustration.
I know.
apologies.
I know you feel that stress. I'm
That's
sorry,
the
Rustic. I know it's very deep for
frustration of
you.
the clamping
Yeah.
legislation.
It's
No,
in the
both.
it's in the legislation.
It's both. It doesn't reference it at all in our SOPs, but then also the legislation doesn't allow LEOs to use them. It's
Okay.
specifically tow drivers. Sorry,
Alright,
Barrick.
I will
You're good.
bring that up.
And the only reason I did it was because it was that specific car that we've chased multiple times and we physically cannot catch. So that was the only alternative because they would have just jumped in that car and driven away at 190 miles an hour up the freeway. It was on the freeway.
I
so
know,
it
but
was there for the taking for them. And again, left that scene. Expected somebody to
wonder-
approach me about it.
That's the one.
One person did, but they weren't an FTO. They were just another officer saying, "Hey, maybe not the best idea to do that." And I've even raised it with an FTO of my shift and said, "Hey, I did this. I'm
When do you
expecting dab
use a
points."
boot?
And it's a case of we're talking about it in command.
Say you called a tow truck driver and then clamped it. Would that have been legal in that case?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
but this is an active scene. I'm not going to call in civilians into a scene where criminals are still circling, etc., looking for an opportunity to do something because they could easily become hostages at that point, and then we're in a whole different ball game of escalation.
I wonder if it's too powerful or not. But then again, they also don't care and just drive into an active
Interesting.
scene.
Yeah, things are going to get really interesting before anything improves, that's for sure. What's up, Alex?
So you haven't had any
I will say
daps.
on that point of family, shift 3 by far is the strongest in terms of people supporting each other. And I think it's through the honestly the lack of numbers